It's the phone you've all been waiting for, the Samsung Galaxy S8. So at long last, here it is, the Galaxy S8. So this is the regular model. Obviously there is the Galaxy 8 Plus as well. It's just a little bit bigger with a bigger battery, because now the Samsung's Edge screen, or on this model it's called the Infinity screen, is available on both devices, which is great to see. So the Galaxy S8 comes in at £689. So that's a very pricey flagship phone, but that's along the lines of rivals and general price rises in tech anyway. So one of the main things you'll notice about the Galaxy S8 is that it's almost all screen, and this is one of the things which is going to be the lure in terms of buying it. So the screen size has jumped quite a bit from the Galaxy S7 up to 5.8 inches, despite only being a little bit taller than the Galaxy S7. The device is still extremely thin and is actually very light for a device with a screen that's almost 6 inches. As you can see, the screen has rounded corners, which looks great. That's the same as the LG G6. It just feels very glossy. It feels absolutely gorgeous in the hand. It's very ergonomic, and the screen is very tall, as you can see. The glass back again on the phone makes it look quite nice, but like the Galaxy Tab S3, does attract fingerprints and does make the phone a little bit slippery. So you might want to get a case. Going to be a bit of a shame, because all of the cases we've tried kind of detracts from the design and the feel of the Edge screen. You'll notice that the usual home button and capacitive buttons either side is now gone, so we're left with on-screen buttons. Under the screen is a pressure-sensitive home button, so when something is full screen and those buttons aren't showing, you can physically push on the screen to use the home button. So that actually means also that the fingerprint scanner is now on the back, so you can see it just to the right of the camera there. And what it seems like Samsung has done is gone for more of a symmetrical, eye-pleasing design. So we've got the LED flash and heart rate monitor one side and the fingerprint scanner the other side. Now, unfortunately, if you're right-handed, which most people are, you're going to be reaching across the camera to get to that fingerprint scanner. It's also not the best shape. It's actually quite small, and it's probably our biggest gripe about the Galaxy S8. We have found that the camera lens gets grubby because you're going to end up touching it quite a lot. Samsung has supposedly improved the iris scanner, so we can hold up the phone and use the iris scanner, which will open the phone almost instantly, but as soon as we hold it slightly further down, it's going to ask us to hold the phone higher. So you have got to pick the phone up, make sure you're in good lighting, and then the iris scanner will work. So back to the screen, and we're running a Quad HD resolution, or Quad HD Plus, because of the length of the screen. But if you go into settings, you'll notice that it's not actually running at full resolution. It's running at 2220 by 1080, but you can actually drag the resolution all the way up to 2960 by 1440 if you want. The screen is so tall that it's actually got an aspect ratio of 18.5 by 9. You can fit a lot on the screen, and the idea is that content like videos looks a lot better. Galaxy S8 in the UK comes with Samsung's latest Exynos 8895 processor, and this processor is perfectly decent. It's exactly what you'd expect from a flagship phone. Performance is extremely smooth. Now in the UK we've got 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage, and that's the only option, although there is a micro SD card slot so you can add more. The rear camera is 12 megapixels and the front camera is 8 megapixels, and the only improvement in terms of megapixels is at the front. The rear camera is actually the same from the Galaxy S7, but that was one of the best cameras we've ever seen on a phone, so we can't complain too much. And thanks to a new processor inside, the camera is once again one of the best we've ever seen. So some other features to mention for the Galaxy S8. There is a headphone port. The phone also includes wireless charging, and the battery size is 3000 mAh, which is the same as the Galaxy S7. And actually we found battery life to be very good, getting about 48 hours from fairly moderate usage. We're running Android 7 Nougat, which is the latest version. and things are pretty standard, as you can see. The biggest difference is that Samsung has preloaded its new digital assistant called Bixby. So this will give you plenty of useful information, like what your schedule is for the day, what's trending on Twitter, themes, all kinds of suggestions, and there's even actually a special button for Bixby on the side. One of the main ideas is that you use this with your voice, but at launch UK language isn't supported and won't be for a little while as well. And although Bixby's okay in terms of giving you information, you're probably going to be more used to Google now. So although we're a little bit disappointed with the biometrics, and Bixby's a little bit of a misnomer, the Galaxy S8 is the best phone we've ever tested to date, and we award 4.5 stars.